Hello. Oh, there's a hawk hunting. Um this is Julie Whitlatch, and I have a task for you if you're up for it, if you're interested. And by the way, you might be getting a little different perspective because I'm sitting down. Um I'm just a little bit tired. Anyway, so here's the task. If you care, and if you don't want to do it, oh my goodness, no biggie at all. You certainly won't hurt my feelings. But here's the task. Um, what I'd like you to do, if you like, is without thinking, without giving thought, just say the very first word that comes to mind when you think about yourself in describing yourself. If you could only choose one word to describe yourself of what you think of yourself, what's the one word that leaps to mind? So, whatever that word is, um, let's just say it's happiness. That the first word that comes to your mind is happy or happiness. Wow, what a grand thing. I think you win a prize. So then it's a two-parter. So then the second part is this. The second part, since that I would definitely put in a positive column as far as uh, attribute to have. I would say being happy and happiness is a positive thing. So then you need to choose, and the same thing, the same task, just quickly without thought, you need to come up with one word that, so since that's a positive, some word that is a negative, not quite so flattering, but something truthful that you honestly feel describes you, but it's a little tiny bit of a negative thing. So give that thought quickly. And let's just say imaginary you picked stubborn. Not necessarily an awful quality, not just necessarily a grand quality. And if you're comfortable and happy with that other quality, the one that might not be quite so positive and endearing to many folks, if you're good with it, you're all done. That's it. End of task. If, however, you think about that and you think, yeah, that's not my most favorite thing about me, and I choose today to work on that. I choose, if I'm stubborn, I choose to work on that and try to be a little more, you know, I choose to sway a little more with the wind and just go with things and not be so stubborn and headstrong. So that's it. That's it. And if you care to know, I've done this myself many times, and I am stuck. I always come up with the same dang thing. And I don't know what's with that. And it kind of bugs me, although it's not a troubling thing. I always come up with one word, and it's not so much a positive or a negative. I always just come up and I land on here smack dab every time. And that word I come up with immediately is ancient. Ancient. And not you know being 50 something or whatever the heck I am years old. I mean, like ancient, like old for way back in time. And I don't get that, and to me it's not, it's kind of benign, it's kind of not positive, it's kind of not negative, it's just kind of what it is. And I'm stuck. I try and try to come up with, I guess it's sort of weird because since it's not a positive or negative, it's just kind of is what it is. Maybe that's where I've been going wrong. Oh man, thank you, YouTube, for letting me say this stuff out loud, because I just realized what my other flip side of that is new. And that's not, again, that's not a negative or positive. It's sort of the opposite. In fact, indeed, the opposite of anxious. But I feel new. I feel brand new. And so dang it, isn't this kind of just a great, well, what do you care? For me, this is a great thing because I have tried and tried to break through this ancient thing that just keeps smacking me in the head. And now I have, and I still land on ancient. I still feel that through top of my head to the tip of my toes. I feel that, but I also feel new. And that now I'm just so happy that that's a breakthrough for me. It really is. Um, And thank you, YouTube. So, so, you know, I don't know, this, maybe I won't even run this thing, because maybe this was all about me, figuring out this ancient new thing. Um, but what I hope also for you is, if you, one thing I didn't say, sometimes people, the task is one word that you think of for yourself, what you think of about yourself. Sometimes, in fact, fairly often, people will start on this thing and they'll say, oh, I think people think that I'm really friendly. Or, oh, I'm pretty sure people, when they think about me, they think I'm really kind. Or, oh, I think what people really think about me is they think I'm generous. If you do that, start over. Because what you're doing is you are bringing in what other people think about you. And that isn't the task. That isn't the task. The task is, what do you think about yourself? And it's kind of telling if you do that, because you're placing, I think, what do I know, but I think you're placing more emphasis on what others think about you than what you think about you, when you're specifically asked, how do you describe yourself? And you talk about how others describe you. And you guys, who the heck cares what other people think? Who the holy heck cares what other people think? Isn't it more important what you think about yourself, how you view yourself? I think, in fact, I kind of know this. The farther you stray from your genuine self of love and truth, and the more you mold yourself and bend yourself into what others want you to be or others think you should be, I think the farther and farther you're kicking that happiness can down the road, because you're not being your true genuine self. You're being somebody else's true genuine self of who they think they want you to be. And who the heck cares? Who the heck cares if they love you? If those people, people who love you will want good things for you and will want you to be happy. If they love you, that's what they will want for you. And that love and truth is your genuine self. So dang it on them that they keep wanting to, they're being selfish. Let me just tell you what, they're being selfish if they just keep folding and molding you into who they want you to be. I think it's very, very selfish. And it's very, very unbecoming to you, because you are saying you're not good enough to be your true genuine self, that you need to rely on other people to tell you who you are. Well, baloney on that. You know what? Baloney on that. I think so many people are so dang unhappy because they've just for so long, they've never asked themselves who they are. They've never given thought to it. And today, if you dare, this is such a simple, easy thing. Today, if you dare, ask those questions. Ask it. I've done this for a long time. Do it over and over, because you'll change. Well, I didn't. Well, until today. Then today I did. Today I got a new answer. Yay. Anyway, kind of, you may think it's a silly thing, and don't do it then, for heaven's sakes. Just don't do it. If you find it kind of interesting, give it a go. I mean, it costs you nothing. It's so little investment in time, and it might just tell you a little bit about who you are. It might just tell you a lot a bit about who you are. So give it a go if you like. If you don't, dump it in the trash, or do whatever you do with these YouTube things. I don't know how you get rid of them, but I'm sure you know how to get rid of them. You've probably gotten rid of all my other ones. Anyway, that's all I know, and it's so pretty out. The birds are singing. It's just lovely. It's lovely. And I'm so dang happy to have a new answer. I was feeling like I was failing my own task, and today I didn't fail. Today I finally graduated and got a second thing, and it just makes me so dang happy. So I am beginning anew to be ancient. There you go. I'm beginning anew to be ancient. And I love you, and you can wager so much count on, if anybody's betting, place a bet that I will be back. I will be back, and I hope you come and see me. And I just thank you for listening, even if you don't do this task. So thank you, and goodbye.